My name is Xander Groover, but I usually just go by Xander. My first name comes from Greek origin, which comes from the Latin name Alexander. I'm going to talk about events that happened on July 25th, which is my birthday. The, that shows a little bit about myself. Technology is very important to me, and I'm obsessed with it. The first event is first test tube baby. Hopefully this isn't too inappropriate for YouTube, but in the 1970s, Louisa Brown was the first person to be born outside the mother's womb. This was a big stepping stone in medical technology, and the way that it connects to my personality is that I'm interested in medical technology a little bit, because I wonder when they'll find a way to cure aging. Because I don't want to ever die. My second event is that Lance Armstrong won the Tour de France, the first of 7 times, on July 25th, 1999, after healing from stage 3 testicular cancer. Connection to personality. I like hearing inspiring stories about people beating the odds, and it makes me think of the future of medicine and technology. My last event is the Soviet Union Mars 5 probe. The second probe to Mars by the Soviet Union was launched on July 25th, 1973, for 6 months. We're getting closer than ever to landing people on another planet. My connection is that I'm a huge technology fanatic, and I can't wait for what's to come with technology and advancements. One example of this is that the YouTube channel Creator Insider makes a news flash video every Tuesday, usually, where they sometimes advertise features that may be coming to YouTube in the future. I watch those videos as soon as I see them in my recommendations if I have time. I usually get excited when they say a new feature's expanding to 100% of creators. But it also gets annoying when they say this feature will only be available to creators with X number of subscribers, since I'm not very popular on YouTube or any other social media. July 25th was very eventful in technological advancements, and my love for technology enables me to possibly make a lot of money when I get older and have a job in computer science. Hopefully I can pursue my passion someday. I would also like to say that I use Scratch, which is a coding website, and you can make games, and it's a free block-based coding program. I could add a little bit where I'm playing a game that I made. Could show a game that I made. So click on the end screens. If you're on YouTube, then click on the end screens. If you're not, then just go to the next slide. Waiting a few seconds because I need at least 20 seconds. Bye-bye. Here's the game that I'm talking about with Scratch Fighters. It's the game I'm most proud of on Scratch that I've made. It's a game where you fight enemies until you fight enemies until you die, and this is first enemy. This is just a tutorial thing, just to get you used to it before stuff gets hard. The enemies are pretty easy, he barely does any damage, but later when you get above in the 20s and higher, they'll start being able to kill the player within like 2 hits, sometimes even 1. Like, even when I'm burned, it usually does a lot of damage, but I'm still in the early game. Although there's a code system, so you can... I don't remember what the code was for super hard mode, but there's like a hard mode that makes the game start off really. Here's the code, and for the... Here's the code for my game, for this game that I'm making, like, or that I made. Again, I haven't edited stuff on Scratch because I'm lazy, but my laziness has really taken a toll on how much I've done on Scratch. But used a lot of sprites. This is the cat. The stuff that I did to the cat, which actually probably not too, or sometimes I'm not very organized with my scripts, like, but this is just like, except like a lot of times I don't know, but I put this in punch, like punch, the attack, the different enemies, like the player, and then the enemies are all in one sprite, and it just switches costume. That stuff, Scratch programming is complicated, but hopefully this... Okay. Oof. So that's the game. Those scripts.